I see you there, tough guy. I can see your twinge of guilt, too. It's buried under that stack of highly intellectualized non-fiction, but I can see it. You don't read as much as you'd like, do you? And if you do, it certainly isn't fiction. Well, perhaps comic books and TikTok comments. You've never actually read Dickens, or Bradbury, or Stephen King, have you? Or perhaps you used to, but now... Don't feel too bad about it. I mean, we're all guilty of it. With the apparent death of the novel and the modern slush pile becoming more akin to a slush Kilimanjaro, why waste your precious energy? And who has time for all that make-believe anyway? We modern manly men tell ourselves that our literary tastes are better spent on fact-hunting in this busy digital age. We want the newest insights on neuroplasticity, the sagacity of Stoicism, and the archaic heuristics found within the annals of history. Or self-help. We see the need for lots of it nowadays, apparently. So it's in with Atomic Habits, Tools of Titans, and Philosophy Bites podcasts. No room for Lewis Carroll, nor Emily Bronte, and we definitely do not have an appetite for Sally Rooney. While figures vary slightly by survey, and the totality of data actually shows a decline in book reading in all adults, regardless of gender, there still seems to be a mumbling within the zeitgeist that us males are behind our female counterparts in the fiction consumption department. And there was a definite viral hoopla on YouTube about it in the past year. If there really is a difference, why? I believe it is less conspiratorial and more neurological, anchored in hormonal drives and societal conditioning, not a political coup d'état. Let me explain. The grey matter within the skull of a male Homo sapien is fundamentally different, both structurally and neurochemically, to a woman's. Men have greater free-floating testosterone and a greater dopaminergic response within the brain in response to pleasure, and seek smaller and more frequent bursts of dopamine release at any given opportunity. Doomscrolling, anyone? We seek rewards. We're aggressive, impatient. Our female counterparts have higher serotonin output, oxytocin, estrogen, etc. They essentially rest more, seek soothing things, have, generally, and take all of this as a gross generalization, greater drives to softer environments and empathic endeavors. They more easily shift into the neurology required to sink into a good book. For example, oxytocin and serotonin may be responsible for transportation into narrative and affect generally nicer behaviours. So seeing as the neurochemistry of you lovely girlies is already pre-wired for such softy things, and the societal conditioning towards feminine and masculine pursuits for each gender is ingrained from our formative years, it's no wonder we manly men struggle to seek out a good yarn. But we should try. The dearth of any good sense out there in the Manosphere is crippling us boys. To quote Tyler Durden from Palahniuk's prophetic masterpiece, we have no purpose, no place. But how does fiction help? Well, it isn't mere factualities and data that will get us over this dopamine-fueled existential hump, but rather a total inward transformation and integration of our inner selves. Exploring themes that the empathic experiences of fiction are in a prime position to explore. The images we create in our heads of the protagonist, the limbic nervous system response we experience by following them through their journey, their struggles. It accesses dormant parts of ourselves, perhaps even parts we never knew were there. Combined with the gems of knowledge we find in non-fiction and philosophy, getting therapy, even trudging through your own journey of life itself, that all bases covered combination is the money maker. That makes us grounded, well-rounded, balanced, manly. To not read fiction is leaving valuable gains on the table. Hopefully, I've convinced you to want to read more made-up stories. Good. But there's one more hurdle to overcome. The time element. Men are hardwired to seek pleasure, and lots of it. Chocolate, beer, naked images, gambling, cigarettes, coitus, phones, movies, TikTok. Ugh. Even lifting our shirts to reveal rippling abs provides a dose. We care not where we get our dopamine from, just so long as we can get as many hits of it as possible, please. And we have supply aplenty these days. Sit down in a warm, cozy environment and open Jane Austen. Yeah, I'll get round to it. But we don't. But I thought of a solution. It's unconventional, but I think it'll work. Still waiting for the manifesto I promised? For that, you'll have to read the full article on my Substack, Medium, and Buy Me a Coffee pages. The links are in the description to this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and check out my flash fiction archive over at Moscanovski.com. For now, I've got one-arm push-ups to do and some extra bookshelving to build, amongst other testosterone-driven dopamine dumps. This is the Mr. Macho Moscanovski, signing off.